Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having Capricorn on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, the first thing I'll look at with this placement is the friends, and they may have friends that are maybe few friends, but very strong. I guess you could say stable friendships. They may be very methodical in the process of attaining friends. Uh, Also, the friends may be very career oriented. They might be serious. They might come across as somewhat unemotional to some degree, at least as far as this person's perception may be. They may be, wherever Capricorn is placed in a natal chart, it could indicate certain restrictions and limitations. And this person may start out in life without having many friends, but gradually, through progression of time, may acquire more. And this person may be very cautious and prudent in regards to the friends that he or she accumulates. Now, as far as the goals and aspirations go for someone with this placement, it could be things somewhat pertaining or connected with business or management, something that is their goals and aspirations may be strongly tied into things that are career oriented, being able to enhance their career, constantly moving up the career ladder, never going back kind of philosophy, but very methodical in this process, more likely than not. Seeking economical stability and security are some other things as well. Perhaps this person's aspirations may be connected with political or government work of some kind, maybe something connected with management or being an owner of a business. It could be something. Capricorn is a sign like Virgo, I think, can really be able to do things connected with details more so than other signs and may be very punctilious with them. So even something with data entry, for example, or information technology could be possible as well as far as the aspirations go. Now, as far as the groups go, this person may join groups that are that are business oriented. I had a friend one time when he was in high school. He was in some group called DECA or something similar, and I believe it had something to do with business related things, and it was much about career oriented and being able to learn some fundamentals in connection with this. So something with the career, maybe groups that are business like. There might be some perhaps limitation or restriction with groups, and this person early on may not always might have some reluctance in joining groups to some degree, and may not always be the most extroverted person in these group type scenarios or situations. So, but another thing too you look at are, as far as the kind of friend this person is, or at least the perception by their own friends and acquaintances, could be this person might be seen as somewhat single-minded, maybe may come across as a little unemotional and undemonstrative. Yes, I realize that Pisces would be rising in many instances, but as far as the perception as a friend might be a little bit different. This person may be seen as someone that's very economical, industrious, hardworking, someone very conventional and conservative, and a person that could really be a person that might be very appear to be very businesslike as a friend, and very serious and very cautious and prudent at the same time. And the next thing I'll look at with this placement is the humanitarian endeavors and interests. And this person, even in these situations, might have a very serious business-like attitude. It could be a person that helps others, maybe with their career-related objectives. It could be perhaps a person that helps out people that are in positions of authority. It could be this person might give themselves selflessly in these matters, or helping somebody that maybe does some kind of even political campaign work in some isolated cases, and just does perhaps gives some help out of selflessness and perhaps supporting their political person or party or what have you. Now, another thing that is associated with the 11th house is the stepchildren. Now, if applicable, if this person does indeed have stepchildren, it could be stepchildren may be seen as rather serious, maybe seen, and maybe not always strong in emotion, could be very seen as ambitious, industrious, hardworking, but could be also perceived as rather reserved and conservative and maybe very conventional. And these it could indicate that maybe one or more of the stepchildren may be involved in a Capricorn-like field, such as business, such as management, dentistry, being an economist, or working as a landlord even. And they may be seen as very consistent and stable type personalities, at least one or more of the stepchildren, that is. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Capricorn on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Aquarius on the 11th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.